Hello, everyone. I'm Kyler, and I'm here to talk to you all about Atlanta, the city too busy to hate. Atlanta is one of the only major American cities that was almost entirely destroyed and burned to the ground during the Civil War. Yet today it stands as a center of culture, business, activism, and global influence. That transformation alone makes Atlanta a city worth studying. Although many people know Atlanta for its traffic, sports teams, or music scene, the city has a much deeper story. Atlanta is a uniquely influential place because of its powerful civil rights history, its cultural impact on music and entertainment, and its rapid economic and technological growth. And being an Atlanta native myself and knowing Atlanta's history that shaped it, I found that these three factors, history, culture, and innovation, define the city's identity and help explain its national importance. Today, I will walk you through each of these areas so you can understand how Atlanta grew into the modern powerhouse it is today. Let's start by looking at where Atlanta's influence began. To understand Atlanta's influence, we must begin with its role in the civil rights movement. Atlanta was the birthplace of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and home to many of the movement's most important ideas and organizations. Groups like the Southern Christian Leadership Conference formed here, and many major marches and boycotts took place in the city. Historic sites like Auburn Avenue, Ebenezer Baptist Church, and the King Center remind us that Atlanta was not just a background location. It was a command center for the fight for equality. The city earned the nickname the city too busy to hate because its leaders pushed for progress and economic growth instead of segregation and violence. Atlanta's civil rights heritage helped set the foundation for its modern identity, proving that the city's influence began long before its rise in entertainment or business. Beyond its history, Atlanta has also become a powerhouse for culture and entertainment. Atlanta is the birthplace of modern hip hop and the center for trap music, in the center of trap music. Artists like Outkast, T.I., Future, Sierra, and many more turn the city into one of the biggest music hubs in the country. Their sound not only shaped American music, but also influenced global trends. Atlanta is also known as the Hollywood of the South. Major blockbuster films and TV shows, including The Avengers, The Walking Dead, and many more, that were filmed in or around the city. Even Todd Perry Studios, the largest black-owned film studio in the world, operates out of Atlanta and produces countless shows and films. Through both music and cinema, Atlanta's creative energy has reached audiences around the world and made the city a cultural powerhouse. And in addition to culture, Atlanta has become a leader in economic expansion. Atlanta is now one of the fastest growing cities in the United States. It is home to multiple Fortune 500 companies, including Coca Cola, Delta Airlines, and Home Depot. These companies provide thousands of jobs and help support a thriving business environment. Atlanta also hosts one of the busiest airports in the world, Hartsfield Jackson International Airport, which serves more than 100 million passengers a year. This transportation hub makes the city a major gateway for national and international travel. Over the past decade, Atlanta has also become a rising tech and startup center. Neighborhoods like Midtown and Buckhead have grown into tech hubs with new companies, innovation centers, and expanding infrastructure. This modern growth this modern growth shows that Atlanta is not just surviving, it's leading. So now that we've explored Atlanta's past, culture, and growth, let's summarize its impact. Atlanta stands out as one of America's most influential cities for three major reasons. First, its civil rights legacy shaped national history. Second, its music, and film industries influence culture around the world. And third, its modern growth in business and technology drives economic progress. These forces prove that Atlanta is much more than a southern city. It is a center of innovation, creativity, and resilience. Learning about Atlanta helps us understand how cities evolve, rebuild, and leave an impact around the world around them. As Atlanta continues to grow and inspire, it reminds us why it proudly carries the nickname, the city too busy to hate. Thank you.